Hello everyone. Today's management and entrepreneurship topic is social environment and multinational corporations. So first of all, what is the definition of socio-cultural environment? Basically, a socio-cultural environment is a population and it is described with special attention paid to social and cultural factors, including cultural norms, demographic information, religious information, and so on and so forth. This term is mostly used for business. Business analysis is often fairly simple. Common metrics such as population statistics and disposable income have been long included when discussing populations. However, companies often have trouble entering foreign markets, and many believe that this is due to the cultural and social differences between business analysis trends to ignore. In this slide, we have an example of owners and managers of a restaurant chain might determine that their local success is the result of creating the best hamburger ever made. But that is not the case in India, as beef was forbidden in India. So they had to adjust the menu and offering appropriately according to the Indian social cultures and customs. However, the company has made better chances at success by modifying their menu according to the Indian religion and customs. In this slide, we can see the socio-cultural environment can be seen as a pyramid, which includes a variety of factors like value and belief, ethical standards, human relationships, social rituals, family structures, work ethics, media and consumerism, social customs and traditions, conflicts and cohesiveness, etc. and etc. Elements of culture. Elements of culture has like three parts: knowledge and beliefs, ideas, and preferences. Now let's talk about some multinational corporations. Here you can see a list of many multinational corporations like Google, GE, Samsung, Oracle, Yahoo, SanDisk, Cisco, SAP, and others. What are multinational corporations? A multinational corporation or a worldwide enterprise is a corporation organization that owns or controls products of goods or services in one or more countries other than their home country. It can also be referred as an international corporation, a transitional corporation, or a stateless corporation. Here are some main characteristics of multinational corporations. First of all, in general, there is a national strength of large companies as the main body through the way of foreign direct investment or acquire local entrepreneurs, establish subsidiaries or branches in many countries. Secondly, they have different decision-making systems for different subsidiary or branches. Like R&D section will have their own decision-making branch. Financial department will have their own decision-making branch. Publication department will have their own decision-making branch. The third point here tells that MNCs seek market in worldwide. They don't seek the market like small areas. They target the worldwide marketing so that they achieve maximum benefits and more. According to the fourth point, due to their strong economic and technical strength, they are able to transfer information fast and a very rapid pace because of the connections they have worldwide. The fifth point talks about the various degrees of monopoly in some areas due to economic and technical strength or productive advantages, which is basically that they have a lot of people who are very versatile and have their own specialized areas of working. The 5 cons of multinational corporations. First, the market dominance of multinational corporations. This tells that the market dominance of multinational corporation makes it hard for small firms or shops to succeed or thrive in the worldwide market. Secondly, we have consumer expenses. The companies are usually interested at the customer's expenses. The multinational companies commonly have the power of monopoly to give them the chance of making excess profit. Third, pushing local firms out of business. In developing economies, the giant multinational companies use the economies of scale for pushing local firms out of the business. Like they improve their quality and on with comparison to the small firms, and they just kick them out of the business. They have been criticized for using slave labor, as big multinational companies are criticized for using so-called slave laborers work, wherein the workers are paid with very small wages but the working hours are too much, and the workers have done a lot of rebel against these things, but there's nothing to be changed. Environment threats. For the sake of profit, the global companies commonly contribute to pollution as well as make use of non-renewable sources so that they can be a threat to the environment. For example, they will cut off the forest areas, deforestation, they will make huge buildings for their own profit, and they won't see the upcoming future due to their deforestation. That's it for this topic and the slide. Thank you and have a nice day.